everybody. Welcome to your Mindful Monday Yoga Flow. I'm Erin and I'm honored to be your guide and practice with you today. For our practice, you may want to have a block or a stack of books, and then at the end of our practice we'll need a blanket, one in which you can fold a couple times. So let's just get settled in on a clear space in your house or outside, maybe on your back porch. We'll begin our practice actually on our back in resting posture. And before we get really started up, we're going to drop a playlist underneath the comments. Eventually it'll land there, and so you can just start it if you like to practice along with music. But just let's get settled in. So coming on to your back with your legs extended out in front of you, head and back arriving fully on the earth, and your arms alongside your body. Just chill here in relaxation, settling in, feeling your breath on your inhalation, filling your body up, and on your exhalation, feel the air depleting your body. Inhaling to feeling full, and exhaling to feel empty. See if right here and now in this present moment you can feel the earth beneath you. Maybe the air against your body, your skin. And maybe it's here that you consider something within yourself, something about yourself that you're grateful for. Whatever that thing may be, just feeling a sensation of gratitude. For me, here an example is to be able to practice with you, to give you the peace of breath and my passion for yoga. Or maybe it's the smell of the grass here being cut, the sun shining down. Whatever it is, find something you're grateful for. We'll take 3 breaths together here. We'll hold our breath if it's comfortable for you at the top. And we'll also hold our breath at the bottom of the exhalation. So let's begin inhaling, filling your entire body up with air. Wait here before exhalation. And now fully exhale peacefully, calmly out of your body. Holding on here at the bottom of your exhale. Now inhaling deeply again. Holding at the top. And exhale it away. Holding at the bottom. Inhaling again together here. Hold at the top. And exhale it all away. Allowing that breath practice to dissipate, to go away from your mind, your body, and just concentrating on your natural inhales and exhales. Feel the air flow in and out. Feel the earth beneath you. Where you are now is exactly where you should be. Let go of any internal expectations you have for yourself, for this practice, and just for life in general. There are no expectations, because wherever you are is truly beautiful. As you're ready, begin to inhale, raising your arms above your head, pointing your toes, and really giving yourself a long stretch here. On your exhale, bend into your knees and bring your knees up to your chest, maybe wrapping your arms around your shins, giving yourself a hug today. Maybe rocking from side to side, releasing any tension in your lower back, your sacrum area. Rolling over to your right side, allowing your head to just be pillowed by your arm. Checking in here with how you're feeling. Pressing your palm of your hand into the earth, raising yourself up, coming to a comfortable seat in Sukhasana. Legs crossed here, just comfortably. Once you feel settled, feel your tailbone, your sits bones directly on the earth. And on your inhalation, feel your spine lengthen and long. Crown of head pointed up towards the sky. On your exhale, bring that air, that breath, all the way back down to your sits bones. Feel that full inhale and exhale. Inhale, circling hands up above your head. Palms unite above your head here. And on your exhale, drift your right hand down to the earth. Maybe coming over to your right side in any amount here. If you feel comfortable, taking your gaze up to your left inside of your left elbow. Inhale back to center. And this time, bend into your left arm. So bend your elbow here. And then take your right hand above, touching onto your right elbow. I may have got my sides confused. Sorry about that. So we're just touching our right elbow here. Feeling that stretch on the underside of our arm. Maybe going into our underarm area. Inhale back up, dropping hands to your sides. Inhale, circling back up, hands above head together. And then float your left hand down to the side. Your right arm reaches up high towards the sun above you. Exhale to bend in any amount to your left side. On each inhale and exhale, feel that breath float through your entire body. Raise yourself back up, bending now into your left elbow. Take your right hand and place it at your left elbow. Feeling the stretch here. Breathing in and breathing out. Hands up above your head. Bring them down to a T. And bend into your elbows, coming into cactus pose with your arms. Inhale to turn to your left. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale over to right. Exhale back to center. Bringing your palms, your hands back out to a T. See if you can give yourself a hug. Wrapping your hands around your chest. As you're ready, begin to curl your entire spine in any amount, bringing your elbows towards your legs. Rounding back up to straight spine, exhale, arms to a T. T, and just float it out to the opposite side, so opposite arm on top, giving yourself a hug. Rounding spine as you're ready if you'd like, or staying straight seated. Bring yourself back up, arms to a T, and float them down to the earth. Let's come up onto our hands and knees in tabletop position. Practicing a few cat-cows to warm up our spine. Inhale, dropping belly, looking up. Exhale to round spine, bringing chin towards chest. Inhale. Exhale to cat. Inhale up to cow. Exhale one more time to cat. And as you're ready, bring your hands, walk them back to your legs, but leaving your toes curled under. See if you can sit back, just in any amount, back to your heels, so bringing your hips to heels, giving yourself a toe stretch or toe stand, bringing your hands to your heart space. Float your hands from your heart space up to your forehead, and then float your hands from your forehead up to the sky. Releasing your hands, circling back down, and release your toes. Here we'll come up onto your knees, and if you have any knee issues, you may want to unfold your blanket, place it on your mat, and put your knees on top. So just come to a comfortable seat. This is Knee Tadasana. Stepping your left foot out to the side. See if you can make your left foot to be parallel to the back of your mat. Pinky toe side down, fully on the earth. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale to float your left arm to your left leg. Your right arm can be floated up to the sky. Feeling this awesome stretch along the right side of your body. On your next exhalation, come back to a T and float your right arm to the earth. Or, if that's inaccessible, grab your stack of books or block, and place your hand on your block. Floating your left arm up to the sky. As you're ready, if you'd like, place your hand, your arm over your ear. Pressing firmly on your block or the earth. If you'd like to float your left leg up towards sky, you can do so now. Placing your left foot on the earth, raise yourself back up, hands above your head. Begin to come with your hips towards your heels as you float your arms down to the earth. Feeling that great stretch on the back side of your left leg, your hamstring area. Raising yourself back up, stepping in your left foot to meet right, coming back up onto your knees into Knee Tadasana, stepping your right foot now out to the side, remembering to really press in to your pinky side foot. Inhale your arms to a T, exhale your right arm to your right leg. Left arm will be pointed up towards the sky, maybe taking your gaze up to the sky. Coming back up to center, float your left hand down to the earth. Feeling nice and stable, maybe dropping your arm, your right arm over your right ear. Raising, if you'd like, your right foot up towards the sky. Remaining flexed in your foot if you can. Exhale, dropping foot to the earth, raising yourself up, arms extended. And again, bring your hips towards your heel. Dropping your hands to the earth here. Give it away to gravity. Coming back up. Bring your knee back in to meet the other. And here, in tabletop position, floating out your left hand to the side. Exhale to bring your left hand through the opening of your right area. Resting your cheek onto the earth or onto the block. Coming in to thread the needle here. Feeling that beautiful stretch along your left side shoulder. Maybe opening your upper back. Pressing into your right hand. Raise yourself back up and raise your left hand up towards sky now. Exhale it down to the earth. Practice that on the other side. Inhale, raising your right arm up towards sky. Exhale, drop it through the opening. Bringing your side of your cheek down to the earth or down to the block or book. Pressing into the palm of your hand, raise yourself back up. Here you have an option. We're going to take a child's pose. You have the option to leave your knees together, drop your hips to your heels, or separate your knees mat width apart and dropping hips to heels. Wherever you are with your knees, try to extend your arms long and drop your head to the earth. If your forehead doesn't meet the earth, not to worry. Grab your book and place your forehead on the block or book. See if you can have a sensation of allowing yourself to let go of tension in your lower back area. Allow everything to go. Any tension along your spine. Float that relaxation, that releasing feeling up to your mind now. Allow your mind to let go of something. Something negative, something bothering you. Try to let go during our practice together. Pressing into the palms of your hands, begin to raise yourself up into tabletop. And this time, curl your toes under and inhale your hips up towards sky, extending your legs long behind you. Just breathe here in this moment of time. Feeling your back. Just release. Feeling your heels float down as far as they can. Come to the earth. Bending into your knees and looking in between your hands, begin to lightly step up towards your hands, draping your torso over your legs. Here's an awesome space to bring a block, pressing your hands onto the block. Begin to roll yourself up very softly and gently. until you come to Tadasana, mountain pose. Draping your fingertips towards the earth here. Maybe blinking your eyes closed. Finding that thing that you brought to mind that you're grateful for about your own self. Something as simple as the smell of grass, or the birds singing outside. Try to bring that to your mind when things get complicated. Here, stepping to the top of your mat, step your right foot way back behind you. And then take your right foot and make it parallel to the back of your mat. Inhale your arms to a T, and on your exhale, see if you can bend into your left knee. Leaving your left knee at a 90-degree angle. Drop shoulders away from ears. Coming into Warrior Two, taking your gaze out over your fingertips. Breathing here. Feeling your central core. Your inhale and exhale with your spine, bringing your belly up and in towards your central channel, your spine. Inhale to circle your left arm up and maybe over, dropping your right hand to your thigh. Coming into Exalted Warrior. Lengthen your left knee long now. Focusing on your breath here when things get challenging for you. And just in general, focus on your breath. Bending back into your left knee, come back into Virabhadrasana 2. And then see if you can grab your book or your block, remaining bent into your left knee. Bring your hand to the outside of your foot, onto your block or your book, coming into side angle pose. Raise yourself back up and grab onto that book or block and bring it over to the other side, making both feet parallel now. Before we do the other side of Warrior Two, let's practice wide leg forward fold just to switch it up some. Inhale your arms to a T. Exhale as you fold over your wide legs in any amount. Dropping your hands wherever it's comfortable, either on your shins, your thighs, or the earth. Dropping the crown of your head towards the earth here. Breathe into this fold. Taking your right hand underneath your gaze in the center of your mat. Exhale to float your left arm up towards sky. Inhale your left hand down and switch it out, bringing your left palm to the center of your mat. Inhale as you begin to circle your right hand up to the sky. Exhale that hand down and give it away again to gravity as you fold. Maybe taking your hands now, if it's accessible, underneath, like past, show you here, past your legs. Stepping your hands back right under your gaze. Begin to walk your feet in just a bit and roll yourself up. Step it back out for Warrior Two. wide leg, about 4 to 5 feet. And then take your, I said right, your opposite, whatever that was from prior. Switching back and forth on the mat, sometimes I get confused. So take your opposite toes and point them to the back of your mat. Inhale your arms to a T. Exhale to bend into your right knee. Your gaze can follow over your fingertips. Focusing ahead on your drishti, an unmoving object. Float your right hand up to sky, dropping your left hand onto your thigh. Lengthening your right knee, your right leg. Exhale back to Warrior Two, bending into right knee now. And remembering that book or block that we set over on the opposite side, see if it can be placed on the right side of your right foot. And if it cannot, you can also bring it to the inside, just wherever it's comfy. So floating your right hand down to that book or block, extending your left arm up towards sky, coming into side angle posture. Your gaze can look up at your left fingertips. Pressing into your feet, raise yourself up. I'm grabbing onto my block because I'm going to show you something. I'm going to put it underneath where my hips are. Walking your feet in just a bit. Your toe tips can be pointed to the top corners of your mat or the side of your mat, wherever you're placed. Inhale your hands up to sky. Palms of hands unite above head. Exhale to begin to squat, bending into knees. Here, see if you can stay in this squat right here for at least 2 breaths. And if you're feeling it and you'd like to drop your hips a little bit lower, come into, bring your hips down towards the earth. So here you may find it comfortable to place your block right underneath your hips. And just take a squat, take a seat on that block, a light seat. Malasana is a wonderful hip opener as well as a heart opener. So see if you can take your elbows to the insides of your knees. Again, if that's inaccessible, do what's best for you. Feel your own heartbeat here in Malasana. And as you're ready, remove that book or block from under your hips and come down gently onto a seat. Bending into your knees, placing your feet on the earth here. Inhale, lengthening spine. Exhale, dropping shoulders away from ears. See if you can come up onto your tiptoes. Maybe really balancing on your tailbone here. And if it's accessible, bring your toes up off the earth in any amount, holding on to the back of your thighs at first. Navasana, boat pose. Feel buoyant in this boat. Taking your breath. Exhale your toes down. Bring your hands to the outside of your knees and give yourself a hug. Spine is long here. We'll practice that another time. Take a full inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale it away. coming back into your tailbone, onto your tailbone. Tips of toes are on the earth. Hands can come behind your thighs. And if you'd like, you can begin to raise your toes up off the earth. If you'd like to release your hands, float them out to your side. And breathe here in Navasana. Exhale your toes down. Come back and give yourself a hug. Let's grab our blanket when we're ready here. So, generally we practice lizard we have together where we're actually on our knees and on our legs. Here, I'd like to practice a restorative version of lizard pose. So if you have your blanket, go ahead and roll it up. So it'll be a rolled blanket, and that's going to come right underneath your lower back area, your sacrum. Really massaging your lower back is what we're looking for. So go ahead and lay down. Find a nice comfortable space here, bending into your knees, placing your feet on the earth. Begin to bring your right knee towards your chest. Give yourself a small hug here, and then grab on to your leg. To your foot from the outside. If it's comfortable for you, go ahead and extend your left leg long and really press your foot against your hand and your hand against your foot here as you begin to feel that hip opener on your right hip. So this might look very same for you, it might look familiar. We practice it, like I said, on the earth generally, so our foot is on the earth, our leg, back leg is extended long. Here it just gives you reverse, bringing gravity to a different spot of your body. Breathe here. If you're feeling like this is too much of a hip opener, you can also extend this leg, leaving a slight bend in the knee, and bring your hands to your thigh. Wherever you're at is awesome. Doesn't matter where you're at. As long as you're practicing with your breath, that's all yoga is getting into your body with your breath, your movement. Extend your right leg long up towards sky and bend into your right knee and place your right foot on the earth. Now bend into left knee, bring it up towards chest. Here, see if you can begin to take your left hand to the outside of your left foot. Extending your right leg long. If it's accessible, and if it's not, leave it bent. But coming into lazy lizard is what this pose is called. I don't know how lazy this is, because it does work you out. Extending your left leg up to sky. See if you can gently float it down now. And as we began with our arms above our head, giving ourselves a full stretch, see if you can practice that in this restorative back bend. Allowing that blanket to be underneath your lower back. intention just to leave your body, your mind here. Bending into your knees. See if you can come up onto a comfortable seat and just remove that blanket, but keep it rolled up if you can. Coming back down onto your back. We're going to take our knees and bend them so that our feet are on the earth, but then we're going to separate our knees, floating them down towards the earth. Coming into Baddha Konasana, but a restorative version on our back. Maybe here, place your hands on your heart. Allow yourself to feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath as you begin to let go. Feel your shoulders sink onto the earth. And if with each inhalation and exhalation, literally feel your knees moving closer and closer towards the earth. Giving yourself a deep hip opener, something we all need. Bringing your knees together and maybe coming up just a bit and grab that rolled blanket. Coming into our final posture together, we'll place that rolled blanket underneath our knees and we'll lie back onto our back into a Shavasana, allowing yourself just to go here. So once you get yourself settled and set up into Shavasana, feel the breath from your toe tips up to the crown of your head. Fill your body with your inhale. And on your exhale, let it all go. Feel the most gravity you have on the back side of your body through this entire practice. And feel the sensation of buoyancy like we did in the Navasana boat pose on the front side of your body. Feel supported on your back side and light as air on the front side of your body. Inhale to feel both body sensations together, heavy and light. Maybe bringing to mind the yin-yang symbol within your own body, your own breath. Heavy, light, yin, yang. Inhale to feel the air in your body. Exhale to let that air go. Practicing gratitude in the moment of frustration can really be a game changer. Those with a grateful mindset tend to see the message in the mess. And even though life may knock them down, the grateful ones find reason, if even small ones, to get up again. Savoring this moment of silence. Know that when things get tough, you can always come back to the silence of Shavasana. beginning to deepen your breath if you're choosing to come back up and finish this practice with me. If not, continue to lie on your back, enjoying this relaxation on Monday morning. With your breath deepening, begin to make small movements in your body. Bringing your knees in a bit by stepping in your feet. Rolling over now to your left side, the side of cooling, of feminine energy. Reflecting here that one piece of some grateful nature within yourself. And as you inhale, press yourself up and seal that grateful thing within your mind. Feeling your sits bones on the earth. Inhale, lengthening spine. Exhale, float the air down to your hips. Palms of hands come open towards the sky. Receiving all the goodness you created in your practice today. The light within me sees and bows to the light within you. May all beings everywhere be happy and be free, and may we all feel the sensation of ease and breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thanks so much for your practice today. I'll see you next Monday. Have an awesome week. Peace.